With COVID cases rising in the state, the government has shut down schools and colleges with immediate effect and has shifted all exams except final semester exams to the online mode. On Wednesday, the cases crossed 1,000 to 1,002 to be exact. The state, however, is yet to impose any sort of curfew. Here's more on this.
With vaccination for children between the ages of 15 and 18 just kicking off, the state government has shut down all schools and colleges in the state. The government, however, has said that students may only visit schools to receive their vaccine doses. With over 12,000 children out of 74,000 having received their first dose, the state is hoping to administer at least one dose to all 74,000 children within a week. No physical classes for standard 7 to 12 students till January 26. Students may be called to school for vaccination purposes only. All exams except final year examinations to be conducted in online mode. Practical component of all examinations to be conducted in offline mode. With Omicron cases rising in the state, Goa is yet to procure its own genome sequencing machine as the state has to wait 15 days before results are declared from NIV Pune. However, Health Minister Vishwajit Rane has informed that USA would provide a genome sequencing machine to the state free of cost worth about 2 to 3 crores by 15th January.
Together, jointly, will take whatever steps need to be taken. But before that, there is something called the expert committee. I have also mentioned that the expert committee has to make suggestions to the government in view of the positivity rate and how the positivity rate, because our job here is to flatten the curve. Now, also just for your knowledge, because all of you must be following me on Twitter, I give the factual position of the state on Twitter. We have got more Omicron cases in the state. As a result, all these Delta cases which we get as Delta are getting converted to Omicron. So problem is that it's getting a little late because we don't have a genome sequencing machine. But yesterday I was watching somebody on television yesterday, he said soon there will be through RT-PCR testing, there will be a methodology available by which the genome sequencing will not be required and we will be able to identify whether it is Omicron or it is a Delta variant. So in view of that, USAID and JPIGO have already told the government of Goa that through USAID, they are going to give us a genome sequencing machine which should come on the 15th of this month. If that comes, then we will be able to immediately test fast. They will be giving us kits for 1 year, free of charge, no cost to the state government. The machine costs 2-3 crores of rupees, all that. But now, when you look at the overall scenario and the positivity rate, like you saw that boat that came, that boat had about 66 people. Neither MPT took it, it is not state government that directed. MPT did not allow it to come. Then secondly, Bombay also, BMC did not allow them to disembark till they tested everybody. So basically what we need to do is see how the curve is moving and we need to work towards flattening the curve. Whatever steps required, the expert committee is constantly briefing you on this and then they will report to the government. And government means the Chief Minister and all of us, then we will take appropriately. We will keep on reviewing the steps that need to be taken. Now last task force meeting, Chief Minister has already briefed the media. Accordingly, they have taken some steps. So accordingly, we will keep on moving.
The state task force has advised the state government to implement a night curfew from 11 pm to 6 am. However, no official decision has been taken by the government to impose the curfew. With schools and colleges making the shift to online mode, why can't political campaigns too go digital? Dr. Madhu Godkirekar, HOD of the Department of Forensic Medicine, questioned as the state is now gearing up for elections with various parties campaigning hard with rallies around the state. Listen to what he had to say.
As far as prevention is concerned, very simple. Marriage is now, that is called a soon month of this month. So surely Hindu marriages won't be there from this month to that month. What is there is now elections. Honestly speaking, election is our right which comes in 5 years. We want to enjoy it. But before that, whatever large gatherings, I think all politicians and candidates should thought over it. See, we have changed our system of education, method of education. I think now they have to change their method of campaigning too. If we can use digital mode for the campaigning, why they should not use the digital for their campaigning? Education we have used this, working we have done it. And people also, if they may be calling you, it is not necessary you have to do it. You can want to listen to a message of your representative. listen it on the online rather than going and risking your life. I think all candidate has to do it. Yes, it is your question of life and death in political level, but this is also let and die of your workers and voters. Elections, we want all of us. That's what I'm saying. We want to be healthy to go to vote it. That is important rather than attending their meetings. So it is both sides you have to think seriously, because we have seen what happened last year in the same time. Second wave was speaking. That time municipality elections were there, and we had lot of problems with that.
The Union Health Ministry today informed that home isolation for mild and asymptomatic COVID patients has been cut from 10 days to 7, and that no retest would be necessary. As per the new guidelines, patients under home isolation will be discharged and end isolation after 7 days have passed from testing positive and no fever for 3 successive days. Home isolation for mild and asymptomatic patients cut from 10 to 7 days. No retest after home isolation is necessary. Patients to be discharged after 7 days from testing positive and no fever for 3 successive days. Amar Chavaria for Goa 365 from Pancham.